Welcome back. Hi, this is Lamadam. I am here with another one of those videos. So, I hope everyone is doing well. This video will be set up a little different. I won't be able to show the cards because of privacy reasons. So, just listen to my voice and just vibe with me. This will be a under 10-minute reading. I hope you all, again, are having a wonderful evening. Me, myself, and I am swell. Thanks for asking. So let's get to it. So today will be a spicy read, guys. Okay, use your imagination. So I got the vibe for Gemini because we are in Gemini season. I got the vibe of a lot of spontaneity out there. A lot of persons are very spontaneous at this time, wanting to try new things. It's warming up outside, so I feel a lot of persons are maybe wanting to get in the vibe of summer and looking forward to driving with your drop top down, or or in your convertible or what have you. Um, Love is in the air. So I hope you all enjoy this reading. So the vibe I get is very, very sensual, very sensual. Okay. I have the Four of Swords here, and I feel that that is like the center of everything, meaning there is a need to take time out. Um, we've worked so hard, and mentally and physically and emotionally, that it's time to really retreat and take a few steps back and just kind of collect yourselves, but at the same time, give to yourselves. A lot of times we sacrifice for others, that a lot of times we forget about ourselves. So the energy I feel is the Four of Swords, where you should be freely, retreat, be at a place where you can feel vibrant and free, most definitely free. Maybe get massages, maybe go to different masseuses, go get shaved up because the summertime is here, so you can get that cha-cha-cha shaved, and y'all men groom that thing, you know what I'm saying, and all all else. But yeah, so that's the vibe I'm getting into. So I'll talk a little bit about stuff, um, and I'll throw out some names of the cards or the words of the cards. So at this time, I feel what's crossing this energy is the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like anything is anything right now. Like anybody can get it right about now. Okay. Almost like it's like, okay, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and now it's like it's time, like the time is now. So that energy is out there ready to grab. I feel that there's a lot of prospects out there, people that want to put themselves, their best foot forward, as they're supposed to. Although I feel that it's important for people to know thyself, know what you want. Don't just be so open for anything and everything, because to you want things to be pleasing to you as well, not just for your lover or for your friend, or you want to be able to enjoy yourselves. So don't let the Seven of Cups fool you. There's different illusions out there. People will grab your arm and say, hey, oh, you're my best friend, I love you. And it's like, and then you're supposed to just do and like all the things that they like to do, and that's not how it goes. So just be mindful that that there's prospects out there, they're going to be attracted to you. That's going to be a norm. If you're out there looking tasty and looking good, you will get a double look, a double take, and so you'll get that. That's the whole part of just manifesting. But at the same time, it's like you're manifesting your confidence and you being there. You're celebrating yourselves, and it shows a very great poise about yourselves. So at this time, maybe look the part. If you're hoping to meet someone, I know for myself, I've been getting a little extra, just in case I meet that someone. So I try to make sure that I'm decent. At least if I'm approached, um, you know the regular, the basics are done, and then I just let my beauty shine. I don't know about you all. So back to the reading. I feel that things are very mysterious. I feel like the moon and the stars, I feel like something exciting is coming to the horizon. I feel like it. You could feel it in the air, in the wind. You can tell by the little breeze that kind of comes and goes throughout the day. You can tell that it's like it's a soothingness that's letting you know that, yeah, we're coming into the next season. And so it's time to get up. It's time to change and time to be fun. Maybe have a open mind, to things. Some people are just set in their ways, and I get that. But if you really want to find out about a person or people, get to know people, and you want a healthy relationship, it's always good to find out, to not just expect for everything to go your way, for everything to be your way. Be open-minded that other people think differently, they're into different things, and just be boastful and say that, guys. If you're into women, same-sex relationships, or you're into men or what have you, be open-minded. If you're wherever you are, just whatever you are as a human being, be honest. And la madame, I have to spank that ass every now and then. So yeah. So but back to the reading. So geez. Okay, so we got the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like we've been working ourselves so hard, with our fingers down to the bone. I feel that we need to enjoy some of these the fruits. And when I say by that, yeah, like, okay, now might be the time where you can say, you know what, I got a little, I got some bread coming in and steady and stuff, and things are going good and looking up. Maybe I might enjoy myself. Maybe take time out to do something for yourself, just whatever it is that you want to do. Take time out to do things for yourselves. That's what keeps you healthy, in a healthy state of mind, is because, and that way you don't feel like you're being used in any type of way. It's like, no, I'm not being made to do it, or someone's not forcing me or manipulating me to do it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm celebrating me because I want to celebrate me. So have that type of attitude. It'll take you far. So back to this spicy reading. I'm really trying to hold back because my words are really, they can be really convincing. So here we are met with the Witch of Pentacles. Now this bitch, him, her, however you want to say it, is I mean, she brings the fire. She or he brings the fire, the heat. Meaning, they're a sight for sore eyes. They have this attraction. Okay, there's an attraction about themselves. Whether they're real boyish, they're real triumph. They might be talkative, and sociable and things like that. So they're very noticed at this time. They're not afraid to speak or not afraid to be personal with a person. So I feel that energy. I feel this is a good time to mingle, to get to know persons. I'm in the dating game right now, and actually I've been having a lot of fun, guys. I've just been balancing out my life. I don't have to share that with you, but I want to, because I know you guys inquirers want to know. And you guys, there are some people out there that really are for la madame. You know what I'm saying? I know that because I know that about myself. So, and I appreciate you all, but I am really doing well. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my family and stuff like that. And I hope you guys are all doing well and taking care of that mental care. And have sex. have lots of it. Just have safe sex. And like I said, be honest. I think I'm gonna stop there with this reading. I'll go ahead and leave. Maybe I'll read a few oracle cards, just maybe 3, and then we'll end it. But yeah, guys, I hope you all are just doing well. I'm so sorry I could not show those pictures. So I'll probably do some editing, and the video will look really strange and weird because I want to camouflage the cards. So forgive me, in advance. But I don't want, to not be able to post this spicy 21 plus over read. You are here with La Madame at the La Madame. We are having a 21 and over reading. We are talking, getting down, getting real, and however else you want to put it. But yeah, it's going down in this DM, in La Madame's DM. So let me go ahead and cut these cards. I'll read 3. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's go. Lovers. Oh, the Lovers card comes out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Lovers. So yeah, a passionate connection, shared vision, and values. So, oh man, that is so awesome. That is nice to know. So that's really positive right now for the lovers out there. And then it says, ask your angels. Ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. So, you know, if you want to take a chance with love, and you're really willing and really healed, when you're truly healed, you'll be ready to take the next step. But you'll want to go into it carefully this time. You know, second time around, you want to make sure that you're in your right mind, that you're making your own sound decisions, no one's influencing you, and things of that nature. So it's always good to take time, even if it takes a while. You know, maybe ask angels, maybe get real prayerful, maybe get into a prayer life and ask the Maker, God, the Lord, whoever you pray to, maybe ask them for guidance. But you most definitely should seek higher power if you're looking for a love fulfilling, successful relationship. And last, I'm willing to talk about this evening is the Peace card. Peace. It says peace. Yeah. So I'm all with that, man. I'm all with that. I love it. You know, peace and contentment are coming to you. So you've already done the hard work, guys. You know, and stuff like that. So you know, the ones that know they did the work. You know who you are out there. You know the ones that are really trying to improve and trying to change to be a better person, a better human being, you know, and just people are just trying to get right these days. We're trying to get it right the first time. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, we just, you know, you fall, you pick yourself up, and you keep pulling yourself up. That's what you do. So you've heard it with La Madame. This is one of her spicy reads, 21 plus and over. There really is you should have no questions. There's no questions asked. You know, this is just a general reading for the lovers, for the grown folks out there. Shout out to my Gen X people out there. I have to represent us because I feel like, man, we're in a whole nother era. Like, you know, we're like in between. You know, we're like the young and the old, but we're in between. So we're like down with whatever. And I'm just representing, you know, that the Gen X, and I'm representing the Earth signs, mainly mine. You know, mainly my sign. But right now we're talking about Gemini. It's Gemini month. I do have a little Gemini in my my houses. So you know, I represent Gemini. My sister is a Gemini. So yep. With that being said, you've heard it from La Madame. Thank you for watching. There'll be more. Until next time. Good night.